Is not here? Not yet? Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to recommend you to don't forget to open your camera, and also you can unmute yourself if you have something to say, because we are live on YouTube right now. So your beautiful face will be show up to the world. Okay. I think this is not ready yet. Okay, then I'm going to ask another one. How about let's see the boys. Kak Umar. Hello, Kak Umar. Are you here? I'm afraid that people cannot hear my voice. Am I audible, guys?
I'm here.
Oh, you are here. Who is that? Umar, ya?
Yeah, yeah, Kak.
Okay. For tonight class.
Yes, this is my class.
Oh, this is your first time joining Britzone online classes.
Yeah, online class.
Wow. So welcome to Britzone English community, Kak Umar. Do you mind to open your camera during the class? Or
Okay.
Okay, that was great. Okay. So, do you know what is the topic for tonight class, Kak Umar?
I think I forget. Sorry.
You forgot. So,
Yeah.
where I forgot to ask, where are you from? Where are you from, Kak Umar?
I'm from Rawamangun. It's Jakarta. Jakarta Timur.
Wow, Jakarta proud. So, if you are from Jakarta, I recommend you to join our offline classes. So, because it will be so much fun and so much time.
Okay.
Thank you for
Yes.
joining our
Okay.
class. Maybe because I think people already joined our class tonight. While we waiting, let's hear a bit announcement from Britzone before we jump right into the class. So, Kak Dega, could you please share the screen for us? Okay. So everyone can see the screen, right? Okay. Okay. Once again, I would like to say welcome to the largest English community in Indonesia. That is Britzone. So, as you know, maybe guys, Britzone is English education. We sometimes we talk about the scholarship, we talk about the study abroad or something, and also Britzone based on volunteerism. The facilitator, the conductor, and all of you guys, we are a volunteerism. And this is one thing that I really like from Britzone. Britzone is the free platform for everyone, yeah, open platform. And then we has three classes. For the first class is Britzone Speaking Academy, BSA. We are on Tuesday online and offline classes. So you need to join our Tuesday classes as well, because this is focuses on enhancing speaking skills through a wide range topics. And for the next classes is Britzone Betterment Series, BBS, on Thursday. Online start at 7 p.m. So the Thursday class will be running for online writing and also speaking. That's for the Thursday class. And sorry. Okay. So the next one is the Britzone Fun Day class, ya Kak. Scrolling down, please. The Britzone Fun Day class on Saturday. It's an offline class, as I told you, Kak Umar, ya, that we have an offline class, and it's really really amazing. Even though I only joined 2 times in my life because I live in Bandung, but it's really great to join the offline classes. So for the Fun Day class, we'll bring various fun topics to discuss. And this is our new program, Britzone Outdoor Class or BOC. Once in a month on Saturday as well. Learn activities outside at a classroom, like cafe, museum, and etc. And then to all of you guys, don't forget to follow us in our social media on Instagram at Britzone ID, and also on YouTube, Britzone English Community, and also our Twitter at Britzone ID, and also our clubhouse, Britzone English Community, and our website, www.britzone.id, and on our Spotify, Britzone Podcast. Don't forget to follow us. And since we are a non-profit organization, we need a bit your help to buy our merchandise. You can contact our admin, Suka Rizka, yeah, or you can just DM on Instagram. You can buy like t-shirt and notebook and many more actually. I think that's all. And the next one, is we are sponsored by Perpustakaan Kemendikbud. And don't forget to sign up for becoming member of the library to access impressive research. That is, Perpustakaan Kemendikbud, yeah. And then also we have after class tradition to taking a picture. So I recommend you to open your camera. And after we taking a picture, your face will be forever in our Instagram. I think that's all. Anything else? I think so. That's all the announcement. Especially maybe for Kak Umar, yeah, one of our first timers here. Now you are joined in Britzone. It's really the great and largest community in Indonesia. So I think that's all for the announcement. Before we jump right in, I'm going to greeting our amazing conductor. So hello, Kak Silmi.
Hello.
Hello. Wow. I don't wanna ask your preparation. I just wanna ask your feeling. How was your feeling?
Well, quite nervous because
Really?
it's been a long time for me to speak and a lot of people in a public because I'm working as a programmer. I don't really speak. Otherwise, my clients have a problem with their products. So yeah.
Okay, but we believe that you can do it, Kak Silmi, because you will talk about the programmer, because you works as a programmer, ya, Kak? Right?
Yeah. Well, hopefully my presentation will be a good insight for people.
Yeah, we wait for that, Kak. Are you? So I believe that you're ready. So maybe because we are already here, we wait for your presentation. Maybe this is time for you. Screen for you, Kak.
Give a round of applause everyone for Kak Silmi. Yay!
Oh,
The screen is yours, Kak.
all right. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for having me. Thank you to Violin and Britzone for inviting me here. It is my pleasure to participate in this class. And it's quite really amazing. Britzone is a non-profit organization and you guys willing to make this activity. This is really amazing. That's why I wanted to participate. All right, so for today, the topic that I bring is something really basic about career path as a programmer, because at first what I heard from Violin, the audience mostly are children. That's why I want to bring something simple, and maybe it can be a good insight for children when they want to choose their career, something like that. All right, so the title is like the career path and programmer. I want to introduce briefly why be a programmer as well as how to be a programmer. for the introduction, I'm going to explain a little bit about the role and the importance of programming in today's world. But before I start that, I want to explain a little bit what is programming. So basically, programming is a way of human talk to the machine, like giving tons of instruction for a machine to make an actions that make the machine do something meaningful. Like for example, if you only have a screen and then you only have a keyboard, it will means nothing if that like the computer don't have software such as Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, or like this Zoom. So like the computer become really really meaningful as a good device is because it has software inside it, because there are programmers who give instruction to the devices to do something. And in my personal opinion, programming is something like an artist. You create something from your idea and bring it to life. But in reality, it's not simply like because you are an artist, you want to make something so perfect, because you have to fulfill the requirement from your clients, and you always have a deadline to meet that deadline. So instead of being something really refreshing, you're gonna be so stressed out because of these deadlines, and the customers want to change their products quite often, something like that. All right. So one of the field is healthcare. For example, here is electronics medical records. What is it? What is it? So back then, the medical records only on paper, right? But nowadays, a lot of countries started making the records digitally. So they can have like a centralized database for their health. Just like in BPJS, for example, if someone is sick, they can just, go from the clinic, like the first fastest, and then if they need more better health facility, they can go to the next hospital level, like was it level B and then like level C, something like that, and level A. So the patient don't have to explain it or re-examine their health over and over, like they repeated the examination from the very first point. They can just read the database that is already collected from the BPJS database, something like that. And it's really, really good and helpful for the medical health field. And how the programmer help there? So of course, there are the devices such as mobile app, as well as the web development. That is where the program are needed. And then we can see here, there's the this is an MRI device, and there is something similar like CT scan. Here, the programmer who actually works is like an embedded system programmer. Like here, if you see the screen, it's not like simply magically happen. So there is needed embedded system programmer who have to make it possible how a font or a number appeared there, and then like a programmer who have to capture the pictures of the inside of the patients, inside of the body, what they want to record, something like that. And then there is here the robotic surgery. Here the doctor using this device over here to control the arm robot over here to make a precise surgery. To make this robot, the arm robot to work, they need the embedded system programmer. And here, usually how everything connected and recorded, they will need software programmers, software engineer, something like that. And then the next field, we have the iCarve system. So we are really familiar with airplane, but how this actually works, like, you know, there is this, the tail, the wings, as well as the, what is it, the wheels for the airplane to fly, take off, and landing. They need those wheels, right? So how can the pilot and the co-pilot control all of things in the airplanes far away from their reach, and they only stay in the control room? So the embedded system programmer, they connect all of those items, all of those actuator, like to move according to what buttons they press here in the control room. So, and then here in the what is it, the airplane control room, there is also the navigating system. I forgot what it's called, but for us, if we just in a land, if we want to do the transportation, we need a navigation, we use GPS. I forgot what's the name for this in aircraft, but they have that too. So they will use this map, what they see, and then the position of the airplane to navigate the flight from the where they take off to their destinations. And then there is here also the, what is it? I forgot the name. So in the airport, there will be people who will always monitor the traffic for the airplane. They of course need a lot of survey engineer because they need help to control and to see the schedules, to guide the to schedule the pilot, to help them to choose which terminals to land, something like that. And yeah, a lot of programming are needed, like the survey engineer as well as the embedded system. Mostly the embedded system programmer they need for the devices to work. And then there's the transportation. We are already familiar with automatic driving cars. And then we also know there's the smart traffic lights. Is that it? Yeah. Here they can use the system like smart traffic. What is it? There is the sensor over here. They will see how crowded the street is. So like if there are too much here, they will choose to make it green and let the other position there is only several cars, so to handle the traffic. And then there is also here that in the public transportation, you can see the sign and the schedules, like for example, for the KRL in Jakarta, we can see, oh, Cikarang, the schedule will arrive like in 10 minutes or in 5 minutes. For this, the display, of course, they will use the embedded system programmer, but for the system connecting this station and another station and the main control, they use the survey engineer. And then for the finance field, we know for the tradings is quite popular for people who already have works or they don't want to work, but they still want to get a lot of income. They use tradings. So using these mobile apps as well as the survey engineer to manage the website as well as all the servers and the database connecting everything, they need the survey engineer. And then like there is this ATM. Embedded system program is really needed for these devices like this, as well as this ADC, these payment devices. And then we also have the smart home. There are like smart fridge, smart washing machine, smart oven, smart light, what is it? Smart socket, electrical socket. And then there's this camera, the smart camera that we can monitor through our phones. And of course, there is the smart TV. Like before we have an analog, but this smart TV make it really easy for people to watch and record. And there are a lot of interesting apps over there. For advertising, programmer also really did it, or they actually enhance the benefits of advertising and the performance as well. So like the personalized advertising, for example, just like how we search something on Google, they will suggest what kind of products that we can buy on, like, where is it? For example, on Shopee or Tokopedia. This kind of ads just gonna pop up when we open Instagram or Facebook or any other applications like social media. And then like this, the one that we saw in the billboard, embedded system program are very, very needed there to make a good display, something like, you know, moving or not moving advertising also. And then there is the other fields, like, you know, if we want to practice for like soldiers, if they are not experienced enough, it is going to be like dangerous for them to actually touch the real stuff like the tanks or the guns. So they make this virtual like a demo for them to practice here. If they think the soldier already fluent enough using these devices, they can move to try for the real things. And it is somewhat like a VR as well. So VR is not only for play, but they can also have for job. Like for the doctors, the previous pictures that I showed you, like surgery, robotic surgery, they also can practice using the VR. And there are like others job as well for assembling something that use a really, really expensive devices. They will use VR first to get the feeling how the items or the product that they will use in real life. But to prevent damages to the real product that they will use, they will use the VR instead for the training or the demo. You can also see the training like that for air flight as well. And then we can see over here, there is this arm robot. Arm robot was quite famous during my university. That was what is it? Around 2009, I mean 2009, 2010, 2011 until now. It's really quite famous. Even there was a competitions, robotic competitions for the university students for this. And then we also familiar that we know there is this early detector for natural disaster, like for example, like tsunami or earthquake. So here the embedded system programmer really have a good or important role here. So they read the sensors and send the data to the what is it, like the main control room for that, who monitor all of the data, and then they will share the information to the people using mobile app, for example. All right, so after all of this example that I gave, we can see the key points for the role and importance of programming or the programmers is like they are quite crucial for society, because nowadays technology is really important in our life, from cooking to army to like health, finance, and all aspect is really related to technology. And then programming is of course widely needed, as we know in all aspects. It's really needed. They always use technology. Even the agriculture, they also use technology. So yeah, programmer have a really wide job opportunities everywhere. And then it is like essential of advancing technology like cybersecurity and artificial intelligence. So programmers really needed to improve the capability of artificial intelligence. And then the really good side of a programmer is you can bring your ideas to life. it will help to solve complex problems, and you can be so innovative to make a lot of things much easier, much more effective to help the nature as well. So we can say that the benefits to be a programmer is like, it is lucrative career prospect. What is lucrative? Like, meaning you will get a lot of financial benefits, because as a programmer, you will get quite high salary, especially if you work in another country. You will get quite a high salary, and you can get a lot of like bonuses, and you can even do a job or like part-time job or like a side job aside of your main job to get more money for that. And then like, what is it? As we know, high demand for programmers in various industries, and then being a programmer, it will enhance our critical thinking, logical reasoning, problem solving skills is really going to be beneficial, not only for our job, but in other aspects in our life as well. And it's really nice because we can do a remote work. So we can just live in Indonesia with the living cost is not really expensive, but we can work for like American or England company or like German company, and we can get a lot of salary for that, and we can save more because we only live in Indonesia, for example. And then for people who really love to study, it is really nice to be a programmer because you will need to do the constant learning and personal development. And it is really nice because we get a chance to be an entrepreneur and make our own businesses. And it's really nice because as a programmer, you can have businesses in IT sector, and IT sector is something that will never die. And then we know the benefits, but there are, of course, the challenges. I would prefer to say the challenges rather than like disadvantages, because it's not gonna make us feel like down, but make us more encouraged or something. Because being a programmer can make it nice as like constant learning, but the challenge is like steep learning curve. Because like if we stop learning, for example, only in 1 year, you will be left out a lot of information because the technology grows quite fast. There are like what is it, maybe like in 2010 something or 2006 something, there were only like 100 language, but now there are like more than like 6,000 or 2,000 like programming languages, something like that. And there are a lot of features for technology. So being a programmer, we really need to learn a lot. And then it is nice, like problem solving is really nice. Like for example, if we know puzzles, it's really nice to play puzzles, right? We enjoy it. But of course, in reality, being a programmer, you will have to handle a lot of complex problems. Sometimes we will start, like we don't know how to solve it, but don't be afraid of it. We will always find a way to make it a little bit like easier. Don't just keep ourselves by ourselves thinking about the problem, but talk with your coworker, your seniors, or anything. You will get a lot of ideas from them. Even though it's not the same case, but you can learn or get a pattern from them. And because it's a really demanding work, the working hours is quite long, but the nice thing is it's quite flexible. We can just work, if we do a remote work, we can divide our own working time. We don't have to do like the, 9 to 5 job or work, something like that. And the challenge is also going to be the collaborative work, especially if we do a communication with non-technical stakeholders. Sometimes like the client wants something like this, but it's not really clear, and they think it is possible, but in reality, it's not possible to do it. So we have to explain it to the customer what is possible to do. and to what extent that we can manage to make that in like, what is it? For example, they want the deadline to be finished in 1 month, but in reality, if we do that, it is impossible to do that in 1 month. We need to do that in 4 months, for example. And sometimes like doing a communications is not really easy, even between our co-workers. We really need to communicate nicely, like what kind of ideas that we have and what kind of ideas that they have. We need to get the same ideas together. And then, yeah, it is quite also challenging to balance our creativity and the constraint, just like what I say. We want to be creative to make our products, but the constraint is like the deadline and the criteria from the clients. And the very funny thing is we have to deal with frustration and imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is like we often feel like not confident enough. We feel like we are not enough. That is what mostly programmer feels without them realizing, like, I don't think I'm good enough, something like that. But turns out, what is it? They're actually really capable of doing a lot of things, but they feel like they're not enough because they always face problem. This need to solve this. They feel like, you know, just like the peribahasa in Indonesia, like they said, what is it? The more you learn, the more you feel like you are dumb, something like that. That's the problem. So from those like things applied in a lot of devices, there are different languages that can be used. There are like Python's, JavaScript, Java, and then like C++, C#, Swift, and MATLAB. The Python is quite what is it? Easy, not easy, but it used in a lot of fields, like in embedded system as well as in software develop like in a software development, not only in embedded system as something like that. And then for Java, it can be used for web development. It can also be used for Android, but the C++ and C, especially for the embedded system programming. And then we can use Swift for the Apple coding. For MATLAB, it's a program that we can use to make a research. And then like, so this is like an example how embedded system programming is done. You can see like in this laptop or in Android, you can see fonts, but how fonts or shape is able to be shown there. There is a logic behind it. Like for example, if you want to make a like a rectangle shape, you can the embedded system need to think the logic how it can be shown. Like so, as long as like the x is less than 6, you will give color of orange, for example, and then like as long as the y is less than 7, you will put colors. That is how the shape is shown. And like if you want to make this kind of shape, you need to know the points like, oh, this is the first x, the first y, and this is like the second y, but first x, and so on. And then like if you want to make like a number shown, there is also the logic here. Or like, what is it for here? It's like 0x3c, meaning like they will feel like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, like here you will divide it into 8-bit, and then here the value is equal to 3c, and here the value is equal to 0, 2, and O, something like that. And then like if you see like how can a word, Microsoft Word makes the alignment like left and right, and then or it just in the center, or if only like the left side. There is also the logic how to do that, and embedded system programmer are really important to do that. So that is why embedded system programming is like a low level programming instead of the software engineer. They do more like high level. It's not like high level and low level is not like the difficulty, but where they touch it. Like embedded system more like touch to the IC components, like the electrical items there, and then like connecting them, how to make it work, something like that. But the software engineer is like how to create a meaningful software or products on top of those electronic devices. All of the embedded system project that I made, this is like a really old time ago. It's like 8-bit microcontroller. You can see like only to make this, it was quite challenging at that time because there is not so many library at that time. I have to make everything from the very start, like how to make the fonts, how to place dots here, just like, you know, like maps, and then how to able to make the touch screen works. And actually, if I touch a certain point in that screen, it means which value that I touch. Just like if you make that, if you use your phone, how can the phone know? Or you actually press button A, button B, button 0, or something like that. And this is another example. To show a picture itself, as an embedded system programmer, you need to know, you need to read the memory of the picture that is placed inside of the SD card. And then you need to know how to display on top of a screen. And you need to choose on which XY positions to put that. And here is another example for the 32-bit embedded system programmer. This is a project like, was like 2 years or 3 years ago from my company. All right, so how to be a programmer? Because we already know a lot of things fun about programming. If you want to be a programmer, how to be it, you need to decide which programmer you want to be. Is it the embedded system programmer? Is it the software engineer for like a web developer? Or you want to be an Android developer? After that, after you narrow down everything, you need to find out the benefits, whether you will be happy with the benefit that you will get, or like what kind of knowledge that you will get. And then you need to know what are the challenges to be one. By doing that, you can see whether you can tackle or conquer the challenges that you will face. That way, you're not gonna regret in the future. Oh, it's too difficult, I don't want to do it anymore. And then like after that, you can see what kind of skills that you know. To be an embedded system means you need to know about how electronic devices work, something like that. Or if you want to be an Android developer, you need to know what kind of good UI, UX, something like that. And then to pave your career path, it is really nice for you to have a linear education. Like you choose an education for programming, for example, and then make sure you join a research, like during your university or in your high school, join a robotic clubs or programming clubs. It's really going to be nice, and it will be considered as experience when you apply for a job. And then take the chance to apply to a lot of internship programs during your university. At the time, I already took like 2 internship programs, and the company really appreciated. Oh, you get a internship program in this company. That's really nice. And then build a portfolio that is accessible for public. For example, you put your programs on GitHub, something like that. And then it is really nice for you to learn foreign languages, just like English, because in Indonesia, the benefit to be a programmer is not as much as if you apply in another country. I have like a lot of friends. He's Turkish, but he works in Dubai for Apple company. And then some of them works for American company, some of them work for German company. It's really nice. They told me they got a lot of benefits because they have the English fluency and they become a programmer. It's really nice. And then get a recommendation. So while you in your internship program as well as in your university joining these clubs, make a good relation with your seniors. They're gonna be your connections, people who can recommend you to apply to any company. It's really important for you to build a good relationship. So by joining this club, make sure you showcase your ability. They will remind it of you, like for example, in the company they need a new junior, they will make sure to get you even before you graduate. That is what happened to me. I always get a recommendation from my seniors to join certain company, and it's really nice. And then join a startup is actually really good for fresh graduate, because by joining a startup you can get a lot of new knowledge, and it's really nice. So the last thing is being a job hopper. Is it a bad thing? I would say it's not a bad thing, because my friends say by doing so they experience it like, oh, in 2 years or 1 year they change to another company, they will get higher salary. It is not that bad, but just make sure if you be a job hopper, make sure don't burn your bridge, meaning you still keep your good relationship with the company that you are going to leave. So because what's it, IT company is not really that what is it, that big. They still just like, the circle is quite small. So if you have a bad relationship in this company, probably they're gonna spread the, what is it, the rumor to another company, and they probably don't wanna, you know, hire you. They cannot, the new company can also like call your previous company and ask your performance. So make sure if you want to change your company, don't burn your bridge. Well, that's all for me. I hope I hope everyone can learn the pattern.
Okay.
Even though, yeah, you guys don't want to be a programmer, but you can apply this pattern for the job that you want to have in the future.
Your material is actually really important. All of this line. I think I will rewatch this class on YouTube. Especially for the, what is it, the career, how to get our career. So, and I really love the way you told us that it's okay to be a, what is that, job hopper. Just make sure that we really looking for that, and we build our skill or something like that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Okay, wait a second. I think you guys are really interesting with this topic, right? Maybe you have a lot of question in your mind, but because we have limited time, maybe I will give a Q&A session, but after the session, yeah. Right now, I recommend you to open your camera because we will taking a picture. So make sure make sure you open your camera and make a proper pose. If you're ready, we will count until 3, then we will take a picture. Who will take the picture, Kak? Sorry.
Kanoi or me? Do you have any hand? Kanoi?
Okay, everyone.
Okay, are you ready, guys?
Okay, there is several slides. I will take a picture right now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time.
So we actually don't know, guys, where you guys at. So just keep posing, and Kanoi will help us to screenshot our beautiful and handsome faces. Kanoi?
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Done?
There's one slide, Kak.
Oh, one
Okay.
slide more?
Yeah.
What?
Keep pausing, guys.
One. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you
Okay,
everyone.
got it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So thank you. Keep turn on your camera because right now we will jump right into the FTD session. This is the session that really you really waiting for, right? So you can what is that? Talk each other in 25 minutes, right? In 25 minutes. So I hope it helps you to share your thought. Maybe if you're ready, are you ready, guys? Are you ready, the facilitator, to lead the discussion?
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
Okay, so I cannot introduce you to our facilitator, all of them, but maybe if you're ready, let's what is it? Pisahkan. Let's jump into the room.
Okay, let's play the map, Kak Noy.
Okay. Kanoy, are you ready?
Okay, I already done.
Okay, Kak Koko, you can start the class.
Okay. Thank you for having me as your facilitator in the main room. So first, I would like to say thank you for such a great presentation from Kak Silmi. Uh, First, uh, it give us new horizon and information about how a programmer works. Actually, there are a lot of things are done by programmer. So now we know. I like to say thank you also to the host for inviting us and the MC Catherine to uh, the floor now. So we have Kak Rizky, Kak Erlin, Kak Vira. Hold on. Restu Kak Rina ya. Okay. Okay, so guys, I will start from Kak Rina. Kak Rina,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
I'm fine. Mikrofonnya agak bermasalah nih. Mikrofonnya agak bermasalah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oke, reply-nya please.
A better option to. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay. Meanwhile, Karina fixing her problem, I will move on to Vira. Vira, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Where are you from? Are you from Jakarta?
No, I'm from Cirebon.
Oh, you're from Cirebon. Okay. So, how many times have you joined Britzone?
It's my first time.
Oh, it's your first time. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully we can see you more, yeah, in the next sessions. Okay, okay. Afira, what do you think about today's topic?
Today's topic is very interesting for me because I was work as an IT program, but on custom. I input report apa ya? Report custom about
Yes.
Export and import.
Export and import. Oh, okay. Because I saw some of your comment in the chat box that your work is actually related to programmer.
Ya. Saya bingung jelasnya gimana.
Okay then. Hopefully you enjoy today's topic. Okay, I will move on to Kak Rizky. Kak Rizky, are you there? Can you hear me? Kak Rizky. Oh, okay.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, how are
Sorry.
you?
I'm doing great. How about
Okay.
you?
I'm good, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Tangerang.
You're from Tangerang. Okay, so what do you do now?
I work as an engineer in one of the construction companies in Indonesia.
I see. Is it related to the topic that we just shared today by Kak Silmi?
Honestly, I don't see the explanation because I just arrived at home.
Oh, okay. You came late. Okay, it's okay. It's totally okay. In here, we all of us are trying to learn English together, so don't be afraid. Okay.
Okay.
We will help each other. Okay. So, Kak Rizky, tell me a little bit about your job.
Yes, I am an engineer, especially as a quality assurance. I inspect the quality of the building.
Yes.
Yes, such as office, apartment, and stadium. I was an engineer.
Wow, we lost Kak Rizky. Okay. Meanwhile, we're waiting for him to fix his problem in the connection. I will go to Kak Restu. Kak Restu, are you here?
Hi,
Hey, Kak Restu, where are you from?
Tangerang.
Tangerang. Is it your first time joining the zone?
This year, yes, I guess. Yeah, but I joined Britzone in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, or 18. So
2000,
like old member.
and then and then you join again 2023.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's so long. What makes you come back? Okay.
I just kind of miss the community.
Yes. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I see a lot of new faces here.
Yes, of course. Because it's very, very long. Thank you. It's good to have you, Karastu. I'm curious. Actually, what do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Oh yeah, what do you teach?
It's guidance and counseling, or in Bahasa it's Guru BK. But chill, I'm nice. Unlike your previous Guru BK, that's cool. I'm nice.
BK teachers is somehow I have experienced some of them are very, very strict, very, very galak.
Right. Yeah, that's why I said chill. I'm nice.
So which kind are you?
The nice one, the listener one, and well, basically we supposed to help the students, not giving them punishment. So if you guys ever get punished by the BK teacher, they didn't supposed to do that.
They're not supposed to do that. Okay, guys, so pay attention to that. That actually you can complain if you're being punished.
Yeah, but don't credit me, okay?
Don't quote Karastu's name, yeah. Okay, Karastu, are you because I know that counseling teacher is, I found them in junior high school, in senior high school. So which one are you?
In senior high school.
Senior high school. So usually, okay, maybe everybody's curious. What's actually the most common problem among senior high school nowadays?
The most common problem is depend on the grade. If it's grade 12, the problem is around deciding the major in university. That's for grade 12. That's why I'm here, because it's about programmer, even though I'm not into programming thing. But I think by getting the knowledge from Kak Silmi, thank you, Kak, so I can share it with my students who are interested in programming. That's for grade 12. And grade 10, about adaptation. Grade 11, yeah, so many.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. So actually, Kak Silmi, Karastu is giving a credit. So she's back from 2017
If I'm not mistaken.
because of the topic from you.
Kinda, yeah.
Appreciate that. But it's really going to be nice if you kind of share with your students. It will help them a lot, because like what I experienced in my school, I don't really know what to do. And if the students have a teacher who can guide them, like how to pave their path for the career, is going to be really nice. Especially like you are like a guru beka, it's going to be really, really good and for the students. Yeah, that's very cool. Being a guru beka.
I'm just trying to do my job nicely.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Karastu, I have one more question before I move on to the next one. I think the next I will go to Kak Altaha, ya. Prepare. So Kak Restu, we know that this programmer thing, IT thing, is a very new in the world. I mean, like more and more students may be having like an option. They will think this as kind of option. So are there a lot of them in the high school that actually thinking about doing or choosing this major?
Yeah, because technology is developing so wide, and the work related to technology is very interesting to the students now. So I can say like from let's say 70% is really interesting with technology thing, including programming.
I see. That's wonderful. So it's I guess the topic today from Kak Silmi is very useful, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I invited my students.
Yes, Kak Restu, and don't forget that actually today's is actually on YouTube, so they can rewatch our session on YouTube.
Okay, thank you.
Kak Restu, okay. So next we have Kak Altaha. How are you, Kak Altaha?
Hello, Kak Koko. I am fine. Thank you for asking. All good.
You're welcome. Where are you from?
I am from Medan, but currently I am working in Jakarta, Jaksel.
Oh, I see. So how long have you been in Jakarta?
Maybe 5 months. I am fresh graduate from Universitas Sumatera Utara. I am working here as back-end engineer or programmer.
So the topic today from Kak Silmi are familiar to you, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Okay. So may I know your major in Universitas Sumatera Utara?
I am from computer science.
Okay, so it's related to your job, yeah?
Actually, no, because computer science, the output is to be researcher, to be like lecturer, to be someone who found new to found something or create a new method like that. Actually, my current job is for IT, for information technology
Okay.
major.
I see. I see. So how do you find a problem because your major before is not related to the job? Do you find any problem?
Yes, yes. Not really, but actually I need to relearn from zero, like how to create app. We don't have in my major, I don't learn much about how to create app, how to build software, because we just focus on the math, like the math, the method, how to solve the problem, how to create a best algorithm to solve a problem like that.
I see. I see. Okay. Good luck to you. Hopefully you're getting better, and best of luck in your new endeavor in Jakarta. Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Yes. my pleasure. Okay. Next. Kak Erlin, are you in my FGD or you are doing the hosting?
I'm doing hosting with Kak Noika.
Okay, so I cannot ask you any questions, yeah.
Yeah, I just seeing you guys.
Okay then. So I will give the turn to Kak Karina. Are you still cannot listen to me or you're already fine now? You're okay? Please unmute yourself. You're still muted.
Yes, my microphone is okay.
I can listen to you. Okay, good. So okay. I did ask you how are you, right? So where are you from?
I'm from Banda Aceh.
Banda Aceh, Bu Haba.
Habaget.
Must be. Okay. So you're from Banda Aceh.
Yes.
Actually, everybody here are mostly from maybe some of them from Medan. I saw you before class, right? So this is like your second time or your third time? Second time.
Problem again, Mr.
Oh.
I am a nurse at Zainal Abidin General Hospital.
Oh, you are a nurse.
Yes.
Can you hear me, right?
Agak susah.
Oh, okay.
Sedikit problem dengan mikrofonnya, Mister nih.
Okay, I will try once again. So if you still have problem, I will give you time to fix the problem. Okay. Okay. So you are a nurse in the hospital. So are there any anything that mentioned by Kak Silmi, the technology, like the programming, you can find related to your job in the hospital?
The program is very interesting for our job in hospital because in hospital makes a new technology. Technology is more important for our job. For example, medical record, and then information stuff.
BPJS, yeah.
Yes. So next time we will we will not to make a paper because the paper are made by wood. So we will go green.
Okay. Okay. So actually, what Kak Silmi explained today are related to your job in the hospital. Okay. Okay. Karina, thank you so much for your opinion. So next, I think we lost some people from here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see some people. So, Yasin, do you want to give your opinion? You're very quiet.
Did you call me?
Yes.
I am an MC, so I just listening to you guys.
Oh,
Actually,
just
so
you want to give opinion because you are in FGD room. So I want to know whether you want to say your opinion.
so actually, I just want to say that the tonight topic is really amazing because I don't really understand about computer, about programmer. Even though when I have a problem with my laptop, I just give it to my brothers because I don't really understand about it. So see how Kak Silmi explained the material, how to be a programmer or something like that. That was really, oh my god, I don't really understand that. That was really great, because I it doesn't mean that I don't want to understand, but for me it's quite hard to understand computer and also the coding or something like that. So I just amazed to people who can understand and enjoy being a programmer and enjoy loving that
Yes.
not the subject.
May I know what do you do? May I know what do you do?
Me? Actually, I am a course teacher.
Oh, you are a course teacher. Where do you teach?
English, but for basic English, like for elementary school, and mathematics, but for elementary school as well.
So do not ask Ayastrin to teach programming, yeah, or computer. Just ask about English.
I'm looking for the other people to fix my problem when I have a problem with my computer. So I don't know how to fix it.
Okay, Ayastrin, everybody has their own interests.
Right.
With job they do. Okay, Kayasrin, I think will return the room back to you, yeah, but we still have time. Kak Noi, would you remind me like how many minutes we still have for the activity session?
2 minutes, 40 seconds left.
Say it again.
2 minutes left.
Minutes.
Yep, that's right.
Oh.
Wow. I thought we still have 20 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, guys. For the closing, I want you to like giving a very short opinion. What actually you want to do in your career? What do you want to do? I know that some of you are doing your job, but I know that some of you actually may be having really something, an ideal that actually I want to do this. Or I still want to do something else. Okay, I will start from Kak Restu.
Okay, it sounds funny. It sounds funny, even though I'm counseling teacher at the moment, but my first dream career is becoming a flight attendant. But because I'm too short, I only 150, so it's kind of impossible for me. So I'm gonna breathe that dream for now. That's it.
Wow, thank you for sharing, Karas. Too. It's like it's from the deepest soul that you you share today. Okay, so Karas, you want to be a flight attendant. How about Kak Alta?
Actually, I wanna step up my game. I wanna go to the next level. Maybe I wanna working with international corporate, working with maybe from Europe or America or other foreign client. So I need to elevate my skill.
Ah, wonderful. Yes, yes. I wish you luck, Kak Altaha. I hope that comes true. And I hope that you move to Jakarta. I think it's a step ahead after you move to Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia. There maybe will be the capital of another country, yeah, very soon.
Amen. Thank you.
Okay, how about Kak Arina? How about you, Kak Arina? I know that you're a nurse, but maybe there is like something, an ideal that you want to be, you want to do in the future. Karina, you're still muted.
Thank you. In the future, I will change service in the hospital. Make a make more program, new program, not next paper, but make a technology. So the Nakes not make minimalistic writing in the job.
Okay. Okay, good luck, Karina. I hope you can make your dreams come true. Okay, say hi and hello to your friends in Banda Aceh. Okay, guys, welcome back to the main room. So because everyone is back to the main room, I will return the floor to MC Kak Yasrin.
Okay, thank you very much, Kak Koko, for to lead the discussion, yeah. And welcome back to our all participant. It's already here already, yeah. All of you already here. Okay. So how was the discussion, guys? Is it enough the time?
No, we need offline class.
We need more time.
We need more time.
How you been in the FGD room for 25 minutes, right? You need more time.
Add 1 more hour, please.
Yeah. One day, please, ya Gandhi. Maybe 2 days, maybe 1 month, or maybe like 1 year. It's okay.
Oh my God. I told you guys, if you need more time, you need to join our offline class because it's so much fun and so much time, right? Kak Dega, is it
Yeah,
true?
couldn't agree more with that, Kayasrin. Is it true? You also, Kayasrin, should come to offline class, yeah, someday.
Yeah,
Okay.
we fly to Jakarta. Okay. So thank you very much guys for joining our FGD session. So now it's a representative time. But because we have limited time, maybe I will call 2 of you to be our representative. How about our from Kak Rada's group? Kak Rada, are you ready to give your representative in the main room? Kak Rada, are you here?
I think Karada isn't here yet, Kak.
Oh,
yeah. We can
really?
move to another
Okay,
class, yeah.
that's all right. Okay, so I will call Kak Dini. We have Kak Dini as a facilitator, right?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Kak Dini.
Hello.
Okay, who is your representative?
I choose Kanurul as my representative.
Kak
Kanurul.
Nurul.
Hi. Hi,
Hello.
everyone. Yeah. So can I conclude now? Can I speak now?
Yeah, sure. What was
Yeah.
the discussion?
Yeah. So in the group, we discussed about three things. One is we talk about our plan. Do we have a plan to be a programmer? And I said I don't plan because I am now a programmer. And number two, the question number two is what kind of skills you should have to develop your career. And we discussed that both soft skills and hard or technical skills are also important. And in the real work life, soft skills are very important, like leadership, communication skills, public speaking skills, English skills. And that's why I joined Britzone to improve my English skills and my speaking skills. And also how to build a good, how to have a good attitude, and you must have a good emotional intelligence. That's the most important in the real work world. And the question number three is the specific steps to reach your desired career. And we discussed about the consistent, the persistent, and determination we have to do in order to reach our desired career. That's all.
Wow. What a
Yes.
important thing to discuss, ya Kak, how to achieve your career. So that was so lit. Okay, thank you, Kak Dini. Sorry, what is your name again? I forget.
Nurul.
No, Kak Nurul, Kak Dini,
Yeah.
your first. Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you so much. So now one more, yeah. If Kak Rada isn't here, I would like to choose Kak Rindi, maybe, yeah. How about you, Kak Rindi?
Yeah, a fantastic discussion with Gandhi and Latasha.
Wow, you have children.
Yeah. Maybe I will choose Gandhi. Could you be a representative here, Gandhi?
Sure. I guess, I mean, the last time I became representative was in the offline class, so I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Well, all right. So, in the discussion, there was only like three of us, Kak Rindi, me, and Tasha as well. I really hope like there was more people like to make it more lit, I suppose. But we've discussed a lot of things. It's still worth the wait of 25 minutes, even though we still need to add 5 more centuries to the FGD session time, of course. So yeah, we pretty much just talk about yeah, what is our career path, and we're talking about like its definition. How do you define it? Like we also talk they pretty much talk we pretty much talk about our futures, our hopes for the future. While for me, I'm just standing on my own fate. Like I don't know what to happen. I'm not a magician or something like that. So yeah, I don't know how to perfectly heartedly conclude this whole some, but I mean it's pretty fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, but I curious about your career, Gandhi. Do you have any dream job maybe in your life?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just still studying about fate though. But you know, at school, for the graduation date, they say like my dream job is gonna be like, I don't know, a diplomat or something. But I'm still standing on my faith. Like I don't know what will happen in the future. I'll probably prefer to choose another jobs instead, because like I said before, like I kind of more interested in aviation and probably in the future more other stuff like so. Oh yeah.
Okay, so our little member, yeah. So thank you very much, Gandhi, to be our representative. That was really a great explanation, even though you just say that was really fantastic, and you are a very fantastic, Gandhi. Thank you. Okay,
Yeah, you're
maybe.
welcome.
Okay, so I think that's all for the representative. Maybe because we still a bit time to Q&A session, maybe you guys have any question for our conductor? Let's choose only 2 questions maybe. Do you have any question, guys? If yes, you can raise your hand. Because I see you, some of you as work as a programmer as well, yeah? That was really great. Okay, we have, okay. Anyone? Oh, Gandhi and also Kak Erlangga, yeah. Let's go to Kak Erlangga first maybe, yeah, because just raise your hand the first.
Hello, excuse me, am I audible now?
Yep, it's clear.
Okay, to Kak Silmi, he said about to be around in a community, programmers community. I would love to ask, how did you know about the communities? Because I'm struggling to find any of the communities.
You mean
Thank you.
programming community?
Yeah. I want to be a data scientist, and yeah, I'm struggling to find the community.
Are you well, first of all, thank you for the questions, but are you currently studying in a university or you already graduated or something?
Yeah, I just started to study in a university.
Oh, if you are going to study in university, you don't have to be afraid of it, because in university, you will find a lot of clubs asking you to join them. And if you want to start, you want to focus to be a programmer, choose university that has a really good history for robotic competitions, such as ITS, ITB, and then Poltech UI, and you also have Telkom University, because I graduated from Telkom University, and Telkom a couple of times winning robotic competitions in national and international levels as well. So yeah, make sure to choose university that has strong history for programming. Other than this kind of clubs, you can also make sure to be a laboratory assistant, because in my university, I was an assistant for programming, programming laboratory for practicum for the students, as well as laboratory assistants for control system, automatic system control. I also become assistants for robotic laboratory. So if you don't have that kind of robotic club in your university, just be an assistant. So whether that is for a practicum laboratory or be the assistant for your professors, it will make you or force you to learn more. And by teaching, you will use the skills and make you understand more about it.
Thank you for the answer. Yeah, it's really enough. And I have been a student of a university. Thank you for the answer.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay, maybe Kak Silmi one more, yeah, for Gandhi, because he's raised the hand.
So hello Kak Silmi. my question is not really too heavy. It's just about some of the language development, because I'm a bit more fluent in phonetic alphabet instead of the programming language. So one day when I decided to dive in a bit into the programming stuff, but I don't want to dive too deep because I don't want to implode like the Ocean Gate Titan anyways. So I've heard of this kind of vocabulary called it's called like front end development and rear end, or sometimes people say back end development. And I heard that it's pretty much just a team like the front end developers develop the front page or something. So can you explain it to me?
Okay, Gandhi, thank you for the questions. So for front end, it's mostly if you have like a UI for the website, you see like the form to input your name, the date or something, or any value related to that. So how the UI works, that is the job for the front end programmer. But how the website or a device or any mobile app works, like the control or the logic, how it should supposed to work, that is the back end. So the back end have more challenging job and responsibilities, because they have to manage where they're going to put the data inside of a database, and they need to make sure the concept for placing those data in an effective way to make it fast for them to retrieve the data, or to make sure they can place it in a good order, so it will be nice for the user to see the data. And yeah, so mostly front end is related to the UI, user interface, how the user see it, something like that. And if you see like full like full, not full stack, but like all around programmer, they are doing it by themselves, the front end as well as the back end.
All right. Thank you so much for the explanation, guys. So like basically the rear end guy, the back end guy does more code to the system than the front end developer, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Thank you so much, Silmi. Because one day, like if one of my friends asked me to join their code project, I would volunteer for the front end developer instead of the rear end developer. I don't want to get stressed again. Thank you so much. Over to you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Gandhi, for the question and also the answer from Kak Silmi. Okay, that's all, guys, for tonight. We have limited time. Maybe if you want to talk each other, I told you to join offline class. I just can told you that, because in online class we only do this class till 8:30. So I think the time is over. Thank you very much for tonight class. So see you in the next classes. Bye-bye, everyone.
Good night. Thank you everyone for coming to our class.
Thank you, Britzoners.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Masih bisa ya?
Bye.
Oh.
Silmi, stay.
Thank you, Lutfi.
Thank you, if you guys have like any other question for Kasilmi, you can type it on your WhatsApp group, and we will send it to Kasilmi whenever you guys wanted to answer. Thank you so much, everyone. See you guys in the next classes.
Don't cry, Kak Dega.
All right, thank you so much,
Thank you,
everybody.
Kadui.
Thank you so much, the facilitators. Thank you so much, the MC. Thank you so much, the conductor,
Thank you,
and the
Gandhi.
rest of you guys.
Thank you,
Bye, bye.
Thank you, Kak Umar Lozi. Thank you, Kak Dika. Thank you, Kak Rizky. Thank you, Kak Dwi. Thank you, Kak Alata. Thank you, Kak Ina. Altaha. Okay, thank you, Kak Altaha.
Oh no, the leave button doesn't work. All right, goodbye. It's working now. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, Gandhi.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone. Noi, don't forget to turn off the YouTube.
Turn off.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye,
Bye.
also YouTube.
Okay,
Goodbye, Reza.
but it's still
Bentar
there's
dulu, bentar.
What do you mean?
Rizky and Rina.
Okay, so we have still everyone here. So that wait, I will put. Thank you, Kariski. See you in the next classes.